Okay, now we're going to do question 3.1.2. But before we go to this or answer this question, let us understand what is this equation. Okay, so we've got x is equal to plus or minus square root of 36 minus y squared. This is y squared. Okay, so this is the equation of a semicircle. It can be given as y is equal to positive square root of r squared minus x squared. So what is the name of this semicircle? The shape is a positive semicircle above x-axis. Then you've got y is equal to negative r squared minus x squared, meaning that it's a negative semicircle below the x-axis. What do you notice? How many x values do we have here? There are 2 x values here. Same applies here. There are 2 x values. However, if it is given as x is equal to positive square root of r squared minus y squared, still this is a semicircle, but now its shape, it's a semicircle on the right hand side of the y-axis, whereas x is equal to negative square root of r squared minus y squared is on the left hand side of the y-axis. And then what do you notice about the y values that we have? We've got 2 y values here on the positive side of y values, and also this one on the negative side of y values. Okay, now what is given is 3.1.2, which is x is equal to positive 36 minus y squared. So now we're going to draw the graph where x is positive. Okay, now let us start with the y-intercept. Okay, so you don't need to show, as I was saying. You've got x is equal to a positive square root of 36 minus y squared, which you don't need to write. We can say x is equal to square root of 36 minus y squared. If you want to remove the square root, you square both sides. So what is x equal to is x squared. What is square root of 36y minus y squared is 36 minus y squared. Okay, so now it says y-intercept, let x be 0. So in place of x that you see, you put a 0 is equal to 36. 0 squared is equal to 36 minus y squared. Okay, so now let's solve for y, because 0 squared is equal to 0. Therefore, y squared is equal to 36. Is equal to 36. Ne? But now we're not solving for y squared, we want only y. Therefore, y is going to be plus or minus square root of 36, which is going to give us plus or minus 6. Okay, so what does that mean? It means when x is 0, our y is negative 6, and also there are 2 y values. When x is equal to 0, the next y is equal to positive 6. Okay, now x-intercept. You've got x-intercept whereby you're gonna let y be equal to 0 in x is equal to square root of 36 minus y squared. Okay, remember this is a positive, you can put as a positive when it comes to x-intercept. Therefore, x is equal to positive the square root of 36. Then whenever you see y, you put a 0. So 0 squared is equal to 0. Then positive square root of 36. What is the square root of 36? It is equal to 6. Okay, so now we can sketch a semicircle. Okay, a semicircle. We've got, let's say, quickly we can say this is 2, this is 4, this is 6. 2, 4, 6. And then this side it's negative 2, negative 4, negative 6. Okay, now let's plot the points that we have. We've got these 2 points, which is 0 is to negative 6, and also 0 is to 6. And then we've got this point, which is, okay, I didn't say what will be this point when x is 6, our y was equal to 0. So when x is 6, then y is equal to 0. Then you join all the points that we have, and then you're gonna see that we're gonna have a semicircle. You can label it because you must clearly show all the x's. So here it is equal to 0 is to 6, here 6 is to 0, then here it's 0 is to negative 6. Okay, and then let us see what will be the marker location, and then the labeling. So the labeling is x is equal to plus square root of 36 minus y squared. And then what is the name of the graph? It's a semicircle. This is what they are looking for. Okay, so you get your marks. This one is 3 marks as well, so it means it's a half a mark for this, half a mark for this, and then the name of the graph is another 1 mark. So 1, 2, then this one, this point is a full mark, then you get your 3 marks. Okay, my apologies if you can't see it clearly, otherwise this is the final answer of what we're looking for. So as I was saying, you don't need to show all these calculations. What is the question is you sketch the graph and also label. That means name it. What is the name of the graph? Thank you.